Whether you're opening a new dessert shop, upgrading your restaurant's menu, or just trying to figure out which commercial ice cream machine is actually worth your money, this video is going to save you a ton of research time. We've got 5 VEVOR machines lined up today, and trust me, the difference between these is not just price. It's yield, texture, flavor versatility, and whether the machine can actually keep up when your shop gets slammed on a Saturday afternoon. Let's count it down. Coming in at number 5 is the VEVOR Commercial Hard Ice Cream Machine, the 500-watt Gelato model with a 2.8-liter food-grade 304 stainless steel freezing cylinder. Now, this is the smallest, most accessible machine in today's lineup, and what makes it interesting is that it's a genuine batch-style hard-serve unit, meaning it produces the dense, scoopable gelato-style ice cream rather than soft-serve, which is actually a different product category from everything else on this list. The LED control panel gives you real hands-on monitoring with modes for mixing, freezing, hard serve, milkshakes, and even storage, and you can time your batches and keep an eye on things without guesswork. The stainless steel construction keeps it durable and food safe, and one-touch auto clean makes the end-of-shift routine a lot less painful. Now, the honest trade-off here is output. At 1.32 gallons per hour with a 2.8-liter cylinder, this is firmly a low-volume operation, best suited for a cafe adding a premium gelato option, a small dessert bar doing limited runs, or someone testing the waters before committing to a larger investment. First batches take around 15 to 40 minutes depending on your mix temperature, which isn't blazing fast. You can pick this one up for somewhere in the $300 $499 range, making it the most budget-friendly commercial option here. It lands at number 5 because it genuinely delivers on what it promises. But that promise is a modest, boutique-scale output, not high-volume throughput. But if you need more continuous output and the simplicity of a soft-serve setup for a busier counter, number 4 is where things start to get seriously capable. At number 4, meet the VEVOR 1000-watt single-flavor countertop soft-serve machine. And this one has quietly become a fan favorite for small businesses that need a real workhorse without the footprint or price tag of a full commercial rig. The headline spec is 10.6 quarts, or about 10 liters, of ice cream per hour, which sounds modest until you realize it's pumping out 4 to 6 servings continuously with an initial freeze time of just 15 minutes and follow-up batches ready in 6 minutes or less. The 4-liter hopper and 1.6-liter cylinder are both built from SUS 201 and SUS 304 stainless steel, and the machine operates at a library-quiet 66 decibels, genuinely impressive for a countertop commercial unit. What really stands out is the user experience. There's either a touchscreen or an LCD control panel depending on the variant, with one-click auto clean, a built-in pre-cooling system to keep your mix fresh, and a timer so you're never babysitting the machine. The trade-off is that it's single flavor. You're not mixing things up for customers wanting variety, and a few real-world users have mentioned the setup instructions leave something to be desired. But the value is hard to argue with. It's priced in roughly the $400 to $600 range, and multiple operators have compared it favorably to machines that cost 10 times as much. This earns its spot at number 4 because for a cafe, snack bar, or event rental machine, it punches well above its weight class. Now, if you want to stay on the countertop but dramatically expand your flavor menu and your production numbers, number 3 is the machine that does exactly that. Number 3 is where we make a real jump in performance. The VEVOR 2200-watt countertop soft-serve machine with 3 flavors and a built-in puffing pump, running dual 6-liter hoppers and pushing out 20 to 28 liters per hour. That's up to 8 to 12 continuous servings without breaking a sweat. And the 3 dispenser setup gives you 2 single flavors plus 1 mixed flavor, so your customers actually have options at the counter. What's particularly clever here is the built-in puffing pump. Compared to standard puffing rods that typically achieve a 20 to 25% air incorporation rate, this upgraded pump hits 25 to 35%, which directly translates to a smoother mouthfeel, better texture, and, here's the business angle, up to 25 to 30% more yield from the same volume of mix. That's more servings per batch without spending more on ingredients. You also get a pre-cooling system that chills the mix down to 53.6 degrees Celsius to keep it fresh during service and even overnight, plus a low mix alert so you're never caught running dry in the middle of a rush. The first batch is ready in 13 to 17 minutes with subsequent batches coming in under 6 minutes during peak service. In the $900 to $100 range, the slight catch is that it still sits on your counter, so large volume operations might find the dual 6-liter hoppers cycling faster than they'd like. But for a dessert shop, snack bar, or cafe with a serious dessert program that doesn't have floor space for a freestanding unit, this is an outstanding machine. Of course, if you do have the floor space and you want to remove the countertop limitation entirely, number 2 is the same high output formula taken fully freestanding. And it adds something this one doesn't have. This is number 2, the VEVOR 2200 watt freestanding soft serve machine. And the key thing that separates it from the countertop model below it is a feature called hopper agitation. Inside each of the 2 6-liter hoppers, there's a built-in agitator that continuously stirs the mix while it's sitting in storage before it ever enters the freezing cylinder. Why does that matter? Because fat separates, sediment settles, and if you're running a dairy mix or a high-fat plant-based formula for hours, the first batches can taste completely different from the later ones, and customers notice. The agitator solves that by keeping the mix homogeneous the whole time, which means every single serving has the same body, texture, and melt rate. Output is the same 20 to 28 liters per hour with 3 flavor options. That same pre-cooling system that brings the mix down to 53.6 degrees for freshness and overnight storage, and first batch freeze times of 13 to 17 minutes. The freestanding form factor means no counter real estate lost, and the multi-outlet vent design keeps the machine cool during extended service. In the $101 to $1,300 range, the trade-off versus number 1 is that you're still in soft serve territory, which is genuinely the highest volume product for most shops. But if your brand is built around scoopable, hard-style ice cream, you'll want to keep scrolling. This lands at number 2 because for a dessert shop or snack bar doing serious volume of soft serve, the hopper agitation alone is a quality control feature that earns its price every single day. And that brings us to number 1, the machine on this list that costs the most, outputs the most, and does something none of the others can. Hard serve at full commercial scale. At number 1, we have the VEVOR 2400 watt commercial hard serve ice cream machine, the flagship of this entire lineup. And it earns the top spot because it does something categorically different from every other machine here. This is a true hard serve unit, meaning it produces dense, scoopable ice cream, gelato-style frozen desserts you can prep in advance, pre-portion into containers, serve in scoops, or sell by the pint to walk-out customers. The 8-liter food-grade stainless steel cylinder, combined with a powerful 2400 watt compressor, can push out 20 to 25 liters of finished hard ice cream every hour, which is a remarkable number for a machine in this category. What makes it genuinely stand out is the digital display with adjustable hardness control. You can literally dial in exactly how firm or soft you want your product coming out of each batch, which gives you creative control that most commercial hard serve machines simply don't offer. The copper tube condenser and large area side vents ensure even cooling and consistent texture batch after batch, and the built-in auto-clean system makes end-of-day sanitation straightforward. The trade-off? This is a serious investment, sitting around $2,500, and it's purpose-built for operations where hard-serve ice cream is a core menu item, not a side thought. But if that's you, an ice cream shop, a restaurant with a premium dessert program, a gelato bar, this machine is the kind of equipment that pays for itself through quality, consistency, and the ability to differentiate your product from every soft-serve machine on the block. That's exactly why it takes number 1. And there you have it, 5 VEVOR commercial ice cream machines, ranked from a capable entry-level gelato batch maker all the way up to a full-scale hard-serve powerhouse. Whether you're just starting out, running a snack bar on a budget, or ready to invest in a machine that can anchor your dessert program for years, there's genuinely something on this list for every setup and every budget. The affiliate links for all 5 are down in the description. Definitely check current pricing because VEVOR runs sales regularly and you might catch a deal. If this video helped you narrow things down, give it a thumbs up. It really does help the channel. Subscribe if you want more honest, no-fluff reviews on commercial kitchen equipment, and drop a comment below telling me what kind of dessert business you're running or planning. I read every single one. See you in the next one.